Let's go.
Yeah, I
Let's
believe that
see.
was the number one hot time that you just earned in the last match. So good,
Yeah,
congratulations. We'll see if
thank you.
it stands for the rest of round one today.
Oh yeah, there's still a long way to go. So there we go. Both of them are ready, and we have countdown in 3, 2, 1, and Bills. Here we go.
All right, starting off, not a lot of reds that are open right off the bat for Larvae. She's got mostly yellow and blue on the top, maybe a fat log set up already in the bottom left corner there. But overall, Midawi's board is just a lot more varied, so I think I like his board better.
Yeah, the only thing I kind of didn't like too much about Midawi's board is the fact that the only blues he had were on the left, and then they were kind of paired up for a horizontal, which also wasn't too easy to get to. So not great variety there for the blue, but the rest of it, he's finding ways to go around it, and he's getting the right pills, not getting a lot of blue at this point.
Yeah, so far he does have a still healthy looking board, but he is behind in the virus count for the moment. It is very close though. Larvae's got a little bit of garbage situation going on her board here that she's going to need to deal with if she doesn't want to fall behind here.
Yeah, she's trying to figure out what to do while waiting for red, really. And she set up that blue from quite a while behind. It looked like it was a misdrop, but no, she knew that she was dropping that right there, just waiting for the reds to come. That's essentially all she needs at this point.
Yeah, that horizontal that she got on the right side there was very opportune, very good for her. Now she's just looking for some reds, and she's looking like she's gonna get out of four first here.
Yeah, and here comes the other red. She's going to be out at a 130, so very nice. In spite of all those, of all that RNG that wasn't helping out, but Midawi is going to be right behind at a 139.
Excellent. No, they're both going into five here pretty evenly. I think. Hmm. I'm not really sure what to think of these boards, to be honest with you. Um, the Larvae's quickly running out of blues here, I think. I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's Lara's board is a bit clumpy on the red color, and she's trying to figure out how to deal with that. That red blue seems like she wanted to turn it, but unfortunately it didn't go all the way. Still trying to use all of the other colors on the right side, but running out of viruses to clear.
Yeah, she's getting seriously red dependent here, but she's going to make a nice cross to open things up a little bit.
Yeah, very nice cross there by Larvae. Still, now that right side is very yellow dependent at this point with that garbage. Manages to use that as Midawi, on the other hand, is just waiting for red at this point. Just that one yellow virus, and after that, it's all red.
Yep. Luckily, Larvae has a couple different colors. Unfortunately, all her viruses are kind of covering each other. Midawi, though, he's maybe he can get these reds on the right from underneath. That blue on top is less than ideal. It's actually a lot closer than it looks here.
Yeah, it's getting pretty close. Larvae one is that red, and then the blue as Midawi's out first at the
Yeah,
308.
Midawi squeaks it out first. I'm gonna get a little head start in six here.
Yeah, but it's only like 3 seconds head start, so it's still very close to call
Oh,
at this point.
absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
So,
Oh,
oh,
slips the red up. I think she's gonna try to get it underneath here. Oh no.
yeah, it's the high speed that's making some difficult moves there for Larvae.
Yep. The big downside of high is well, I mean, it's only a downside unless till you're used to it. But makes advanced movements and precise movements like tucking a lot more difficult, especially the longer you get into a level.
Yeah, definitely. The gravity is also going to increase. Well, it's going to feel like it increases much faster, but yeah, it's going to be a pain if you stay too long there. Still trying to figure out how to clear that left side larvae while Midawi taking a little bit of an advantage of
Oh,
four viruses at this point.
well done. She managed to clear that red misdrop effectively by just under clearing the whole thing. So she's still in pretty good shape, even though there's this bit of a worrying spire in column 7 here. But she's going to take it down right now, so that's excellent.
Yeah, perfect. That opens up all that right side, and then goes for a combo there horizontally. Very nice work there by Larvae, bringing it down to 7 bars while Midao is waiting for A lot of yellow
Oh,
at this point.
a lot of yellow. There's so much yellow on the screen, it's hurting my eyes, John.
Yeah, I mean, boy, that really needs a lot of help there from the doctor. As yeah, some doubles would be very nice. We've seen those those yellow rushes happening, but not so far for Midawi. Though he's getting a lot of yellow and managing to work it out. He's going to be out at a 5 flat.
Mhm. But it doesn't look like Larvae is. I thought she was gonna have a little more trouble clearing, but she's gonna get out not too far after, as long as Dr. Mario is nice enough to give her a blue, and there it is.
There we go. It's about 13 seconds. Midawi just 4 viruses ahead, so nothing that Larva cannot overtake at this point.
Yeah, we're going into the final level, and with the way RNG so can be in this game, sometimes anything can happen. So this is anybody's game.
Definitely. As Larry with a lot of yellow there in the middle, fortunately gets there a double yellow that's going to open up some things. Midawi, on the other hand, at the right side with the yellows as well. He's gonna get that blue yellow that's going to give him more ability to work on that right column, which is filled with viruses.
Yeah, it looks like both players are relatively have very low access to one particular color. I think that Larvae might be opening it up a little faster though. Starting to get some blues open. She can make use of all of her colors here.
Yeah, definitely. The blues are very hidden. Needs some red on the edges and some yellow in the middle to start opening up whatever's left of her board. Midawi, on the other hand, that red yellow beautiful to clear 2 columns at once there and start bringing down the board
Yeah,
so fast.
this is starting to look really good for Larvae here. Most her viruses are open, but Midawi's only got 6 left.
Yeah, only problem is he needs yellow to start opening them up, so that might give Larvae just the right amount of time. We'll see if it's enough.
No.
Okay, that's going to be 4 and 3 viruses, so it's coming down to RNG at this
Yeah,
point.
unfortunately, Midawi's so open. There goes his last yellow and his reds, and he's out at 658. That's game 1 to Midawi.
Yeah, and Larvae just 1 virus left for her to finish this. Unfortunately, the time has already passed, so it's going to be game number 1 for Midawi as Larvae. Yeah, she's going to just clear that last virus. Be
Yeah,
out at that 716. Yeah,
yeah, really
so
good
GG's to both of
performance.
them.
Really good performance from Larvae. The garbage left over at the bottom of the bottle was a little too costly, I think, blocking a couple of those last viruses off a little too much for her to catch up and take it, but very close, and she's got plenty of chances. She's gonna have plenty of chances to bring this back and maybe do the reverse sweep here.
Yeah, definitely. It was quite a close match, so we can see this go the distance. So we're going to jump into game number 2 as both our players are indicating they're ready.
All right, looks like we're already starting.
Yeah, here we go. Okay, so I like Midawi's board. It's quite open. It lets you use all kinds of colors at this point. A little bit of concern there for column 3, but it should be readily taken care of.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that Larvae's board is very like blueless, but she's getting so many reds and yellows here that it may not even matter.
Yeah, every blue mostly on that right side. That's quite the board there, if we've ever seen one. But yeah,
Yeah, but
getting the red that it needs.
oh yeah, it's playing out wonderfully here. So that's it's hard to complain when you get all, if you have a lot of one color, it's fine as long as you get that color of pill enough to clear it all away. So she's looking good finishing up level 4 here.
Yeah, she's setting up for that horizontal combo there on the right side. She's going to wait for some reds to clear that horizontally,
Yep.
and the blue should be just
Yep.
ready to go.
Yep, with this combo setup, all she needs is red here, because as soon as she clears that bottom right red, she'll have the blue comboed away, like so. But Midawi's already into 5 here, starting off with a mostly redless board, but it's already opening up here, and now that he's sort of broken through to the bottom of the bottle, this looks like a really good board for him.
Yeah, definitely. On the other hand, their larvae doesn't have a lot of yellow on the top line. So as long as Dr. Mara
Yeah,
doesn't provide too much yellow,
uh,
she should be
sh
alright. But
she doesn't seem to have many yellows, period, which, it's unfortunate because the more yellows you get, the more of a burden that is to have to deal with and have to garbage you have to clear away.
yeah, definitely. However, setting up there some columns to lessen the drop time, so good on larvae there. So we see also, well, Midawi on the other hand has a lot of blue on the top line and seems to not be getting it at the moment.
No, he's just not getting any blues here, it looks like, as far as I can see. Uh, and yeah, I mean, I think like 80% of his viruses are blue here on the entire board, and now it's starting to all pile up with these yellows and red pieces, and it's really gumming things up for him. This is going to be Larvae's chance to pull ahead.
Yeah, definitely. It's one of those boards where you don't even have space to put garbage. It's so much of the stuff you don't need at the moment that you start running out of place in the bottle. Period.
Exactly, yeah, and that can be okay if you're, at the end of the bottle and you have tons of room to spare. But at the start of a level, when you need to be clearing things away, you don't have enough space to deal with that sort of bad RNG. It can be really punishing.
Yeah, definitely. But he's managing to open up most of his boards. Just that blue on row one that yeah, it has a bit of yellow, and he figures out that he can use those reds to open it up, and now clears it. As Larvae is going to be out at a 259 at this point, so Larvae taking the advantage at level number 5.
Oh no, he had a double red that he could have used to resolve this on the left, but it looks like he's just going to underclear it, so it's not a big deal. He will be out at 311, and both players going into level 6 now.
Yeah, probably there Midawi just having the idea of lessening the drop time, and fortunately he had yet another way to clear it, so no problem there.
Yep.
As
Midawi with not too many yellows on his
oh
top line, and Larvae with not too many yellows in the entire level. I feel
yeah.
like this little deja vu, John. I feel like we've seen this before.
Oh gosh, I say that these levels come in pairs or in threes because when you don't have one of these colors, then it seems like the next level is going to repeat history.
I wonder if there's any statistical evidence of that being true.
All my
Call him
statistical
Dimwit. Dimwit, where are you at? We need you.
yeah, all my statistical evidence is how I feel when I'm doing these runs, and that's kind of what it seems to be. I might be wrong, but who knows?
Yeah.
Okay, but nonetheless, oh, well, I was going to go for the horizontal there. I'm not sure about that red blue being the best decision. However, she has a plan. Okay, she's going to drop them
Okay.
vertically. Okay.
Yeah, so that was a little precarious for a moment, but this setup is going to work out here. This blue at the bottom is uh, a little tough. It's kind of covered up a bit. Double blue right in the center will clear it away though. But Midawi's out. I felt like I only looked away for a second and he found a way out of the level. So he's going into 7. He got around approximately 440-ish. And he's already making work of level 7. Once again, not a lot of access to yellows. John, I think you might be onto something here.
I'm telling you, I may be a bit crazy, but not about this. And well, welcome to as well to being in the commentary booth where you look away at one of the bottles and then boom, now Larvae's out from level 6. So that's going to happen a lot.
All right. Well, Midawi's only realistically about 6 viruses ahead, and has a lot of reds he has to clear. It's pretty much only his only open color, save for this one yellow on the left here. Meanwhile, Larvae's board looking pretty not just varied, but also very doubled up. So she could really make a sick run through this level and come back here.
Definitely, definitely. Dr. Mario is saying, "Hey, here you go, have a chance, and let's keep this close." As however, Midawi gets the double red rush, which is going to open up a lot of that right
Oh,
side. So
yeah. Suddenly it's yellow. He needs more than anything. But realistically, he's got a lot of different options here for different colors. So this is going to be really close. They're only wow. They're neck and neck, 12 viruses apiece.
I mean, that way they're pairing up those bars on the left. It's just at the right side. That's going to take a little bit of time. He's probably also going to want to set up for that blue that's horizontally. So that gives him time in order to run down that right side.
Oh wow, this endgame is looking amazing for Larvae. I think she's got a real shot here. She's-
Yeah, and she can pair up those viruses. Okay, she's going to take them with a combo, and now she only
Oh,
needs
she
three
just needs
reds.
red. Doctor,
Oh,
don't do this.
okay, here's the one.
Oh
Midawi has
no.
those two
Okay, double
blues.
red.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
gonna be it. Larvae's gonna get out at
Oh.
6:39.
Yeah, and Midawi
Oh.
unfortunately didn't have a way to pair up those two blues, so yeah, he had to open up some stuff, and now he's just going to take each one individually. He's going to be out at 6:53. So yeah, we're going the distance as we kind of predicted from what we saw in game number one. So let's go.
All right, but yeah, as Hollow Man says, Midawi always has the most exciting 4 to 7 matches, staying true to his reputation.
Yeah, definitely. Uh, so let's just wait for this. We have already from Larvae. So we can see both of our players are having a great time in this match so far. So
Sarah in
there
the
we go.
chat saying John needs to do a Dr. Mario conspiracy podcast.
Oh gosh, no.
What do you say? You'd be interested in that? I'd be a
Oh,
guest on your podcast. That sounds like fun.
oh boy, but conspiracy. I have my ideas about Dr. Mario, but I don't know if they are conspiracies or not. Just me seeing things as we start as we start in match number or game number 3 in this match.
Ah, wow. A lot of doubled up viruses for Midawi. If he can get a double red, this would be really incredible. But Larvae's board is nothing to sneeze at. Very, a lot of access to every color, very open. So I don't think RNG is going to be too punishing here, regardless of what happens.
Yeah, and
Oh,
Mida, we're noticing there that those reds can be paired with the
mhm.
red on column 3, so he already has that setup going, and he's just waiting for that
Oh,
one red
holding
to
off,
clear.
holding off on this massive red horizontal. I'm not really sure. I think he wants to get this yellow first, but no, he just goes for it, and very well done there.
Yeah, it's probably one of those situations where you see another setup, but then a little late realize that it's going to be difficult to keep it alive, and yeah, so you might mistakenly use a peel there, so while setting up, and then realize, well, it's not gonna happen.
Yep, both players keeping a relatively even virus count, but I think that Larvae is a bit more open than Midawi is here with this blue garbage covering his only yellow on the left, which coincidentally is the exact color he needs for all the rest of his viruses. So this is good. I think this Larvae is going to make it out of here first. Just needs a blue.
Yeah, and unfortunately, there Midawi well sandwiched the
Oh
right side. It was
no.
Midawi's out at 126. Sorry, Larvae's out at 126.
Yep, and if he doesn't get the colors he needs to resolve this, then Larvae's going to pull quite a ways ahead here. He's not getting any blues.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Come on, doctor. Give us the blues. Okay, that's going to be second and a third one. So
Okay.
Midawi finally out at the 150s. Yeah, that was a rough level for Midawi, and I'm sure he knows. However, Larvae is just 6 viruses ahead from Midawi, so nothing that cannot be taken back over by Midawi. As Larvae is trying to figure out what to do on that right side. She's not getting the red blue that she needs to clear that.
Yeah, this is a really interesting way that she set this up because if she gets the specific pills, it's all going to come down. But it's just if she doesn't, then she has to figure out what to do, and that can be really scary.
Yeah, he's going to get more red blue for the right side. Perfect. And yeah, and now the red yellow's perfectly on time to clear more on column 8. Midawi, on the other hand, he needs a lot of yellow at this point to try and open up that left, or clear up that left side, rather.
All right, if Larvae can take this yellow horizontally, then she's already clear, but she's just going to do vertically anyway because that's how the pills were working out. And now she just needs some reds to be out of level 5 and into 6 and being 2 levels away of achieving the reverse sweep.
Yeah, but Midawi is just one red away from getting out of
Oh,
level 5. That 5 was super quick, and he's out at like 5 seconds later.
yeah, it's almost as if he said, "Oh, I'm sorry, is this game not exciting enough? Here, let me just quickly finish this level now, and then we can get back to having a close game." Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Definitely, and boy, that was a quick game there by Midawi, or a quicker level there by Midawi. As now he's going to need a lot of blue, but fortunately, it's coming at least on half of those pills.
Yep, his yellows are just not open. But again, Larvae's Vord is very quite varied and very open. So as long as things go smoothly, I really like her position here.
Yeah, definitely. Those viruses are not too enclosed. Going to use that double to bring that down on on the right side and start opening up more stuff and sets up for the horizontal. Very nice.
Oh yeah, and sets up for this Larvae setting up for blue horizontal in the bottom right here. She's gonna take, and now with these red yellows coming, her board is fully open and fully accessible. So she just needs the colors that she needs in order to get this done.
And that is going to be only blue, as Midawi also waiting for some blue and red. The yellow quite buried in his board really at this point.
Yep, Larvae gonna take some. Oh no, she's forgotten the blue in the bottom right. I think because she pause buffered
Yeah.
there, but it's okay. At the very least, it's not buried, and she can just quickly get it. And she's still out well ahead of Midawi going into the final level here.
Yeah, definitely, and I mean that's one of those things that happens when you kind of forget that that virus even exists. It's happened to all of us, and
Oh yeah,
we've seen the pause buffers for RNG, which are not that really, but
yeah. If you're
but they
telling me,
happen.
if you're telling me that's never happened to you, I'm afraid you're lying.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, I was just waiting for some blue to clear up and open up those last viruses, and now it's going to be red to in order to access that yellow.
Yeah, 3 viruses left, but that yellow's still technically covered here. So he's got to get reds. He just has to get them. Okay, he can get the yellow horizontally at
Oh,
least now, but it's still he's going to waste a red to do it, and it's falling further behind as Larva is making more and more progress to finish this out.
right, he's out, but Larvae at this point only 16 bars left, so half a virus ahead already. Half a level ahead already is what I mean. Gee.
All right, a decent board, I would say. Not a lot of red open at the start, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Larva's just killing this final level here. Going to do a nice combo to just open up almost everything left on the board.
Yeah, very nice delayed combo there by Larvae. Now going to use this double to clear horizontally. Very nice calls there by Larvae at this level 7
Absolutely.
and making super quick work of it.
Yep, you always love to see when you can make use of a random piece of garbage like that to get a stray horizontal or something. Always feels good.
Oh,
She's
and
gonna see the
beautiful.
horizontal, and she's
Yeah,
gonna finish it out.
633, very nice time there by Larvae, and that level 7 was so swift. So it's going to be Larvae
Okay.
on the other side, and well, we're gonna face each other then in round 2.
Oh, you're facing the winner of this match.
Yep.
Okay, interesting. All right, that's going to be exciting. But congratulations to Larvae. I believe, one of these players was going to have their first round two victory, but she's gotten it today. Midawi keeping it close, but hopefully next month we'll see another close 4-7, and he can keep the streak alive of close matches because we all love watching them.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, Midawi is one of those players that has been just working or and practicing a lot, and we can see it as he does his streams. So yeah, go and follow both of these players if you want to see some more Dr. Mario action, as we are going to see here. Midawi clear out of level 7, and yeah, he knows that now it's a match for Larvae. So. We're going to take a little break as we set up for the next match, which is going to be Nesdunk versus Valvatoris. So see you in a couple of minutes.